Welcome, friends, to Philosophy of Elders. After 50, are we truly living or merely existing? Beyond the numbers in our bank accounts and the fleeting glow of success lie truths that few dare to confront. This video is not just about life. It's a wake-up call for those seeking the real meaning of their remaining precious years. Are you ready to uncover what truly haunts us in our later years? It's not money, but profound lessons about regret, relationships, health, and the essence of life. Hit play to listen and reflect, because sometimes a single moment of insight can transform an entire life journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to spread this meaningful message to others. We hope this video brings you peace and joy as you embrace the truths within. First, your children's lives are not stable. For those over 50, many of their children have already stepped into the world, navigating the challenges of adulthood. Watching them search for jobs or struggle to find their footing becomes a major concern for parents. Worries about their children's lack of prestigious degrees, connections, or resilience in the face of life's challenges weigh heavily on their minds. Parents often fear their children may face oppression, fall to life's temptations, or struggle in ways they cannot control. Some parents look back with regret, realizing they spent their younger years consumed by work, chasing financial stability at the expense of family time. They recall the missed moments, the opportunities to nurture and guide their children's development, only to find that now, as their children's personalities have taken shape, it is too late to intervene or redirect. The realization that one's children are still struggling to establish stable, fulfilling lives becomes one of the most unsettling realities of life after 50. Second, facing constant bad news about your health. At 20, we push ourselves to excel in school. At 30, we work tirelessly to secure ideal jobs. At 40, we juggle the demands of raising children while climbing career ladders. By 50, the horizon finally seems to clear, and it feels like it's time to live for ourselves. However, the prerequisite for truly enjoying life is good health. Health is the foundation upon which everything else stands. Without it, wealth, status, and even devoted children lose their meaning. Life becomes like the reflection of the moon on water, beautiful yet fragile, easily disrupted by the smallest ripple. Protecting your health is, therefore, life's most critical task. Turning 50 should mark a time to savor life and live for yourself. But when your body begins to fail, when illness becomes a daily companion, it transforms what should be a time of joy into a tragic struggle. When we are young, many of us believe that lacking money is life's greatest hardship. But as you grow older and reach 50, you come to realize that there are far more profound tragedies than poverty. Yet, even in the face of these daunting challenges, there remains hope. As long as we confront life with bravery and actively seek to overcome its difficulties, the future can still shine with the warmth of possibility and the promise of brighter days ahead. Third, looking back at a career that feels like a futile effort. Someone once said, "When we are young, we dream of changing the world. In the end, we simply want to change ourselves." After turning 50, the most terrifying failure is having pursued dreams without the right direction or moderation. In the end, the results amount to nothing more than a futile effort, like a crab building sandcastles on the shore, only to see them washed away by the tide. A lifetime of effort and busyness, yet you find yourself back at the starting point. Every choice leads to a completely different outcome. In the end, some people leave behind lifelong achievements. Others accumulate wealth for their descendants, while many return empty-handed. It is not just the financial poverty and old age that brings despair, but the even greater fear of disappointment in oneself. Some say that life is full of late bloomers. As long as they persist in their dreams and fight for success, they will eventually achieve it. In youth, passion allows you to rise up again and again after countless failures. However, once you reach middle age, not everyone has the courage to continue taking risks. Fourth, a failed marriage. At 50, although not yet old, we have already passed more than half of our life's journey. Parents and children gradually drift apart, and the only person who can always remain by your side is your spouse. Divorce at 50 is a heavy blow for both individuals, especially for those who are forced into divorce unwillingly. It can leave them feeling lost, lonely, and powerless. By the time someone turns 50, their career and family tend to be more stable. Any major change at this point doesn't just impact the two individuals involved, it affects multiple generations. They themselves will struggle to find peace. Their parents will be worried and distressed, and their children will feel disappointed and disheartened. After weathering countless storms together for so many years, separation at the brink of old age is a shock and a deep wound, not just for the individuals involved, but also for their families. Therefore, the decision to divorce at this age must be made with careful consideration to avoid regret in the future. Once past 50, we stand at the starting line of a new phase in life. In the past, we may have experienced many failures, some of which we overcame, while others remain a haunting memory. But at this stage, we must boldly let go of what needs to be released. Even if life seems ordinary and monotonous, what matters most is the peace and tranquility within our hearts. That is the true treasure. There's an old saying, at 50, one knows their destiny. This means that by the age of 50, people have endured numerous ups and downs in life. They have spent their youth passionately pursuing dreams and desires. By the time they reach 50, they seem to understand life more profoundly and know where they truly belong. However, reaching 50 does not mean becoming indifferent to life. There are 5 things you must prepare for as you step into this phase of your life. 1. At 50, you must be ready for gain and loss. At 50, you have a complete picture of your past and present, a portrait of letting go, achieving, and preparing for the final chapters of your life. You've sketched out the blueprint of your life, which brings a certain sense of calm. Turning 50 is the time to be ready for both gain and loss. Throughout your youth, you became accustomed to letting go of certain things, experiencing failure, and falling short of your goals. The struggle with gain and loss has drained your energy and mind in your younger years. Now it's time to rest. Be at peace with the concept of gain and loss. A Zen master once said that when flowers bloom, everything prospers. When flowers wither, leaves fade, even the dust remains still, and there is value only through loss. We always admire the beauty of blooming flowers, but resent the helplessness of their withering. However, without the withering, how can there be rebirth? Without decline, how can there be prosperity? At the age of 50, what one needs most is to understand the truth of gain and loss in life. 2. At 50, be ready to let go of wealth and fame. At 50, many of us are still actively working. In places like Vietnam, new legal regulations allow people to continue working until 65 or even longer. This means there's still ample time to contribute and earn money. However, with this opportunity comes an important realization. Asterisk, people can earn money better only when they know how to spend it. Asterisk, as you cross this milestone, cultivating the mindset of letting go becomes essential. Wealth and fame, while valuable to some extent, should not bind your heart or define your existence. Don't allow yourself to become a lifelong slave to money. It might sound counterintuitive, but the inability to release unnecessary attachments to fame and possessions can prevent you from living a truly high-quality life. Letting go is not about loss. It's about transcending those attachments to achieve something greater. Whether your goal is to earn more, improve your lifestyle, or simply find peace, it begins with releasing what no longer serves you. Fortune is fluid. It is not fixed or permanent. The blessings you receive are proportional to the wisdom you cultivate. By learning to let go, you open the door to greater opportunities, deeper satisfaction, and a life of balance. 3. At 50, choose your relationships wisely. How do we build meaningful relationships? Many believe that by making more friends and treating others well, good relationships naturally follow. While kindness is essential, this belief can be overly idealistic, blindly adhering to the idea that asterisk, the more friends, the better, asterisk can ultimately harm you, diluting the quality of your connections and draining your energy. To live wisely and meaningfully at 50, you must remain rational and clear-headed in your relationships. Recognize that not all connections are equal. and not all are meant to last. For those friendships that no longer align with your values or bring positivity to your life, summon the strength to walk away. True wisdom lies in knowing when to let go. On the other hand, for friends who share a deep bond with you, those who uplift, inspire, and stand by you, cherish them wholeheartedly. This practice of letting go of low-quality relationships is the gateway to cultivating genuine friendships. When you release relationships that no longer serve you, you create space for deeper, more meaningful connections. Holding on to too many superficial or draining relationships only weighs you down, negatively impacting your peace and growth. At 50, it's not about the quantity of your relationships, it's about their quality. Choose wisely, let go bravely, and nurture the bonds that truly matter. 4. At 50, you must be clear about love and hate. Shakespeare once said, all the past is prologue. Everything that has happened in your life up to this point has been preparing you for a new chapter. Whom you've loved, whom you've hated, and whether you've shared your life with someone or walked alone, these are all stories of the past. What lies ahead is a blank canvas waiting for you to paint a brighter future. Dwelling on past love or hate will only weigh you down. Life cannot move forward if the train of your thoughts is stuck midway. For those you resent, let them go. Do not let their shadow linger in your heart, disrupting your peace of mind. They are no longer worthy of the precious space in your life. For those you pursued but could not have, stop chasing illusions. Don't let their absence define your happiness or lead you into unnecessary sorrow. Letting go is not giving up. It is freeing yourself to embrace what truly matters. For those who have caused you pain, release the hurt they left behind. Understand that it is not the hatred itself that grips you, but your own unwillingness to let go. By releasing this pain, you reclaim your freedom and inner peace. Be willing to leave the unnecessary past behind. Clarify your love and hate. Take control of your emotions, and move boldly toward the future you deserve. Only by letting go of the old can you make room for the new. 5. At 50, be ready to let go of stubbornness and prejudice. A wise expert once said, when you clench your fist, you hold nothing. When you open your hand, you embrace the world. The world has always been within your reach, but excessive stubbornness and closed-mindedness can blind you to its beauty. In our younger years, we are prone to rigid beliefs and biases, labeling things as absolutely right or wrong, good or bad. Yet as life unfolds, we come to understand that it is these very prejudices that cloud our perception of reality and hold us back from growth. Letting go of these entrenched beliefs is transformative. Once you release the weight of years of preconceived notions, everything around you begins to shift. New possibilities emerge, and life takes on a clarity you never imagined. Consider this. Why do flowers that curl inward and close themselves off wither away? Meanwhile, those that open wide to the sun bloom radiantly, thriving in the warmth and light. A flower that retreats into itself becomes trapped in its limited world, unable to truly live. But one that opens to the sun merges its existence with the universe, flourishing as its truest self. At 50, dare to let go of what no longer serves you. Release stubbornness, shed prejudice, and open your heart to new perspectives. By doing so, you will unlock the happiness and fulfillment that this precious stage of life has to offer. Confucius wisely said, at 50, one knows their destiny. At 20, we are carefree. At 30, we are anxious. At 40, we are weary. But after turning 50, having weathered life's storms and witnessed its joys, we finally see things clearly. We find peace within ourselves and gain the wisdom to focus on what truly matters. Let this clarity guide you to embrace the rest of your journey with grace and purpose. 1. Walking is more important than driving. When I was young, I worked relentlessly to achieve a life of material comfort, a big house, a nice car, and endless conveniences. But somewhere along the way, I realized something profound. Walking is far more important than driving. It's not that I don't value the comforts wealth can provide, but no treasure in the world compares to a healthy body. After 50, as the body begins to show its wear, Walking becomes not just a simple act, but a lifeline to vitality. There's a saying, walking is the master of all exercises. Walking strengthens muscles and bones, improves overall fitness, and even adds years to your life. It enhances circulation, fortifies the heart and lungs, regulates blood pressure, and brings peace to both body and mind. Even in the unseen corners of our bodies, walking sparks miraculous changes. In the second half of life, if you can walk, then walk. If you can stand, don't sit. Take care of the one vessel that carries you through life. Walking more not only preserves your health, but also elevates your quality of life, allowing you to embrace old age with comfort, ease, and a worry-free spirit. 2. Reading is more important than talking. In my younger days, I loved to talk, endlessly, confidently, often about things I barely understood. I found joy in social chatter, in the sound of my own voice. But as the years passed, I came to realize that reading, reflecting, and listening far outweigh the value of excessive talking. No matter how eloquent your words, too much talking creates noise, disrupts the peace of others, and delays your own growth. Silence, paired with intentional reading, becomes the most powerful tool for self-enrichment. After 50, you begin to see the truth. Applying what you read leads to fewer regrets. Asterisk, books nourish both the mind and soul, casting light into everyday life. The more you read, the more clarity you gain, dissolving worries, refining your direction, and sharpening your perspective. Even if learning at this stage cannot drastically change your fate or social standing, it will undoubtedly lead you to a better, wiser version of yourself. 3. Perspectives matter more than the five senses. By the age of 50, life has reached its halfway mark. Hair grays, wrinkles deepen, and appearances fade. Yet with age comes clarity, a wisdom that reminds us the way we view life holds far more value than satisfying fleeting physical desires. The first perspective is on aging. As the saying goes, if people don't think about aging, they will never truly grow old. Youth is not a matter of age but of mindset. Freeing ourselves from the fear of aging allows us to continue growing, living boldly, and adapting gracefully to the changes around us. The second perspective is on fame and fortune, learning to let go. In the first half of life, we chase status and wealth with an almost obsessive fervor, asking ourselves, what happens if I gain it? What happens if I lose it? But fame and fortune are as fleeting as clouds in the sky. True liberation comes not from possessing them, but from letting them go. The third perspective is on lifestyle, choosing simplicity over excess. The relentless pursuit of material possessions exhausts both body and spirit. By reducing attachment to external wealth and instead cultivating an inner richness, we discover the best way to live. A simple life, focused on meaning rather than material, becomes the key to lasting joy and fulfillment. 4. Saving money is more important than earning money. When I was young, I poured all my energy into earning as much money as I could. But no matter how much I made, I couldn't seem to save a single cent. Starting a family brought new responsibilities, raising children, caring for elderly parents, and managing endless expenses. My income was stretched thin, divided among countless necessities, leaving nothing to save. By the time I turned 50, my children were grown, my burdens were lighter, and retirement loomed closer. It was then that I realized saving money becomes far more critical than earning it. As we age, not having financial security is like standing on unstable ground. Peace of mind, comfort, and even happiness seem unattainable. Savings are more than just money, they're freedom. They give you the power to make choices, live on your own terms, and face the future without fear or dependence on others. A secure nest egg means confidence, ensuring you can navigate life's uncertainties with dignity. Before 50, focus on earning money and providing for your family. After 50, shift your focus to saving and taking care of yourself. Start saving today, and your older self will look back with gratitude for your foresight and discipline. 5. Family is more important than benefactors. A benefactor is someone who supports you in times of need. someone who can change your circumstances and help you rise to new heights. While everyone wishes for a benefactor to guide them, it's important to remember that family is your true and lasting support system. After 50, the most precious people in your life are not benefactors, but your family. Benefactors may offer assistance, but family is there through every season of life. Rich or poor, healthy or sick, they stand by your side, unconditionally, offering unwavering support. When life feels overwhelming, when challenges seem insurmountable, it's your family who steps in to lift you up. In illness, they care for you with patience and love. No matter how much you need, they give without hesitation, complaint, or regret. Family offers understanding, compassion, and warmth, providing the sense of security no benefactor can match. Whether it's your parents, spouse, children, or siblings, these are the relationships that matter most. Treat them with kindness, prioritize their well-being, and cherish the time you have together. In the second half of life, mutual support within the family creates a sanctuary, a warm, loving home that becomes a source of happiness for years to come. Hemingway once said, asterisk, we must accept the fact that there are no traffic lights at life's intersections. Asterisk, when to stop, when to go, it's entirely up to us. After 50, if you want a life that is stable and peaceful, avoid these 6 foolish mistakes. The choices you make today will shape the legacy you leave behind. 1. Don't seek approval blindly. Those who genuinely care about you don't need you to seek their approval. And for those who don't care, your efforts will always be in vain. Stop spending your precious energy trying to please everyone. Instead, focus on pleasing yourself. True happiness comes not from earning others' favor, but from living in alignment with your own values and desires. As the Bon Sun Van collection wisely advises, asterisk, take back the hope you place in others and place it in yourself. This will ensure your peace of mind for the rest of your life. Asterisk, you don't need to flatter or prove yourself to anyone. Live well for yourself and the right people. Those who truly value you will accept you for who you are without needing you to seek their validation. 2. Don't complain endlessly. When life throws obstacles in your path, complaining often feels like the easiest response. But in truth, it's also the most futile. Complaining doesn't solve problems. It only magnifies them, draining your energy and alienating those around you. No one enjoys the company of someone who constantly complains and radiates negativity. Instead of sinking into a cycle of whining, embrace the opportunity to change. Transform your frustrations into positive action and let your struggles fuel your growth. The ability to turn negative emotions into motivation is a mark of strength, and it's the only way to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. 3. Don't compare yourself blindly. Have you ever heard of the crab law? If you place one crab in a basket, it will likely escape, but if you put many crabs together, none will. Each time one tries to climb out, the others will pull it back down until they all perish together. This analogy reflects the futility of comparisons and envy. True maturity lies in focusing on self-improvement rather than tearing others down or fixating on their achievements. Stop comparing yourself to others. It's a battle with no winner. Instead, dedicate your energy to becoming the best version of yourself. Life isn't a competition. It's a personal journey, and your greatest benchmark should always be your own progress. 4. Don't be too greedy. There's a wise saying, asterisk, birds flying high die from overeating. Fish in deep ponds perish from tempting bait. Asterisk, after turning 50, it's essential to recognize your limitations and set realistic goals. Don't let yourself become consumed by endless desires. Craving more than you can manage or striving for unattainable dreams will only lead to frustration and exhaustion. Contentment is an art worth mastering. Appreciate the blessings in your life. Find joy in the steps you've taken, and cherish the present moment. Greed, on the other hand, robs you of peace and happiness, leaving you dissatisfied and resentful. It also places undue strain on those closest to you. Learning to be content doesn't mean giving up ambition. It means finding balance, living with gratitude, taking steady steps forward, and valuing what you have rather than chasing what you lack. 5. Don't try to save face. Once, there was a poor scholar who was consumed by his obsession with saving face. To maintain the illusion of wealth, he constantly pretended to be rich. One night, a thief broke into his house, expecting to find treasures. But after searching thoroughly and finding nothing of value, the thief exclaimed in frustration, Asterisk, "Oh, what poverty!" Asterisk. Hearing this, the scholar quickly grabbed a few coins from beside his bed, chased after the thief, and said, Asterisk, you just came at the wrong time. Take this money, but please, when you leave, don't tell anyone I'm poor. Asterisk. Schopenhauer once remarked, Asterisk, the most unique weakness of human nature is caring too much about what others think of us. Asterisk. True maturity isn't about how many years you've lived but about the wisdom to let go of unnecessary pride. Inner worth far surpasses outward appearances. Only when you stop obsessing over saving face can you reclaim your true dignity and live authentically. 6. Don't waste your health. After 50, maintaining good health is not just a gift to yourself, it's a responsibility to your family. Think of your body as farmland. Hard work alone won't guarantee a fruitful harvest. The land also needs clean water and fertile soil. If you overwork the land, allowing water to dry up and nutrients to deplete, it will eventually turn barren, and the loss will outweigh the gain. Your body is the foundation for everything you hope to achieve, and health is its best nourishment. Prioritize going to bed early, rising early, exercising moderately, and eating 3 balanced meals daily. Cultivate good habits and adopt a healthy lifestyle. These are investments more valuable than anything else. Remember, only by preserving your health can you enjoy the fullness of life and share its rewards with those you love. This concludes our program. Thank you for watching. Wishing you and your loved ones peace, happiness, and good health. If you found this video insightful or meaningful, please hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Your support inspires us to continue creating valuable content. Goodbye for now, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.